Hi everyone. So today we're going to go over the second part of the butterfly activity, butter graphics. 10 years ago, we could find beautiful butterflies in the fantasy forest. Most had a single color. This table created 10 years ago represented that the odds when finding a butterfly, it was a specific color. Part A. You visit the forest to see what has changed. How do you think the table was made? Let's explain that and also represent the table visually. So, one thing the scientists can do to get this table is count every single butterfly in the forest. However, if you think about it, the forest was probably really big and butterflies, they fly everywhere. So that could have been very unlikely. Something else they could have done is instead of counting all the butterflies in the entire forest, they could count it in a region. And what we learned about this is that instead of counting for the whole population, they just counted up a sample and then made the table. So this is our table. Let's create it visually. So as you can see, if you add up all these numbers, you actually only get 98%. So 2% must have been other, which we'll classify as white in our diagram. So we go on shoulder.org to create our figure. And after adjusting the number of sectors and the numbers of the probability, we get this figure, where red is the most since it's 42%, green is 20%, blue is 17, and they didn't have an option for yellow, so I went with orange as 19, and the other is white here in the 2%. Part B. Explore the forest by dragging some butterflies. During and after your exploration, what seems to remain mostly the same and what seems to have drastically changed? And so here's the forest, probably the area that they sampled. And I just dragged out 30 butterflies just to quicken it. And as you can see, there seems to be a change in the certain number of butterflies. We notice that there's no more greens. There's this rainbow multicolored looking butterfly, and some of the proportions have changed. And so for part C, let's update the table and represent it with a pie chart. So using our numbers, butterflies, 6 blue butterflies, and I put PGOP as purple, green, orange, and pink as 1 butterfly. And so to find a probability, we put the number of butterflies we counted out of 30 butterflies because we picked out 30 butterflies, and we get these numbers. And so using the same website, we adjust the numbers once again for the new butterflies, and we get this. 40% as red. Again, there was no yellow, so we use orange. 37%, really close to the red. 20% for the blue. And 3% for the multicolored. We hope that solution helped, and we'll see you in the next meeting.